Now You Hear Us is a podcast that shares the voices of young people who have experienced displacement. From refugee camps to host communities, we'll be sharing our views, insight, and thoughts on displacement, migration, politics, mental health, identity, friendship, art, and love. Some content discussed in our show may include references to traumatic experiences, including war, violence, abuse, sexism, and mental health issues, including depression and anxiety. Hello and welcome. It's hard to believe that this is our 7th episode of the Now You Hear Us podcast. Last year at this time, it was still just an idea that we were thinking about, and it has been an amazing process. Thank you so much for being on this journey with us, for taking the time to listen, to hear us. This month, April, is Poetry Month, and so we decided to tap into our inner poet and share with you our thoughts and perspectives through this form of storytelling. Persian literature and poetry is a part of me, and as I began to write this poem that you will hear today, I realized that I needed to write it in Farsi. Some things cannot be processed or expressed in a different language. So I would like to extend a special thanks to Arwin for taking my words and allowing me to share this poem in English with all of you. And it is not an easy process to translate Persian poetry into English and to keep the true meaning and essence of the message. All right, listeners, thank you again for being on this journey with us. Let's take a listen.
Now you hear us. We are girls with so many dreams and hopes. We are girls that never give up on our rights. We are girls that survive wars, camps, sea and borders. We are intelligent, resilient, passionate and creative. We are more than just a refugee girl. We hope that people stop judging us just because we are refugees, or just because we have brown skin or we think differently. We dream to be treated like humans, like normal people, like other children. We dream that one day the world wouldn't call us refugees. We dream of a warm place of education, of a place that we can live like humans. We dream of safety, of peace, of equality, of justice. It wasn't our fault that we were born in a country that is all war and devastation. Do you think it was easy for us to watch our cities, our school, our home turn to ashes? Do you think it was easy for us to leave our home, our family and our friends? Do you think that we deserve all of these? Do we deserve to be killed just because we have different religions? We suffered. We lived through things that were bigger than our ages. We were just children, living the simplest life with our family, until the day come and turn our countries into war zones, until the day come and turn our life upside down. God, why us? We are sick and tired of explaining ourselves to this world. Don't you get it? It wasn't our fault. We didn't choose to lose our homes and be called refugees. Can't you just accept us the way we are? Why don't you put yourself in our shoes just for once and try to feel us? We are exhausted from telling people what they must already know. It's hard for us to be like you. And we will never be like anyone else. Because there's nothing wrong with us. Because there's nothing that we have to be ashamed of. We are human, just like you. We deserve to have a home and go to school just like you. We deserve to live in this world safely, just like you. So, may we one day stop dreaming and live our lives. May we one day don't care if I'm Yazidi or Muslim or Jewish. May we one day believe in humanity. Thank you.
Yalla future, are you far? We're all ready. Yalla future, you'll be fine. We have the courage. Today we have bondage. Tomorrow we have freedom. Today we stopped. We have a job tomorrow. And now I'm going to record the same poem in German. Yalla Zukunft, bist du weit? Wir alle sind bereit. Yalla Zukunft, du wirst gut. Wir haben die Mut. Heute haben wir Unfreiheit. Morgen haben wir Freiheit. Heute sind wir gestoppt. Morgen haben wir aber einen Job. Yalla Zukunft, bist du weit? Wir alle sind bereit. Yalla Zukunft, du wirst gut. Wir haben die Mut. Heute haben wir Unfreiheit. Morgen haben wir Freiheit. Heute sind wir gestoppt. Morgen haben wir einen Job.
I try to put together this muddled puzzle, staring at it for hours. At each of its corners lies a hidden secret, many secrets, obvious, undisclosed. They stare from every corner, deceptive expectations, thoughts, interests, experiences abound, and words never spoken. Dreams long gone with the wind of generations past. It's all within the convoluted, messy puzzle where it meets the eye, and it's here that the story of my generation begins. Even though it was lost to the past. It comes from the unfinished, the unattainable dreams of our parents, to the wrong choices of generations past. They've all gathered together in one place, and they have been laid to rest, to test our will. My generation has but broken its harness, demanding equality and freedom, which we will attain, which we will witness. The change is possible. My generation's ears are full from the false promises of our politicians and freedom fighters. My generation has heard with our ears and seen with our eyes, and now it believes that holding a microphone in hand and singing the phrases of equality and freedom is just taking steps towards dreams and not attaining their truth and reality. My generation will not be satisfied with just steps. My generation demands equality and freedom for every single being in this ever-changing world. For all of the children, women, and men. My generation is sick and tired of war, is sick and tired of inequality, is sick and tired of ignorance, is sick and tired of rights and laws that do not apply to all, is sick and tired of the current social class system, is sick and tired of the quiet and stillness. My generation is vehemently sick and tired of the blood of the innocents spilled at every corner of this world. Why should we see the world that has been built for us colored in blood? Thank you for joining us today and for taking the time to listen and to hear us. Now You Hear Us is made with the support of Amplifying Sanctuary Voices, a community-based oral history project centering the stories of Bay Area residents who have come to the US, seeking sanctuary. Check them out by clicking on the link below. The photos in this episode were taken by our lovely Asifa, and the music is produced by Gracho. Check out his Instagram by clicking on the link in the bio below. Production of this podcast was done by the co-founder of Youth UnMuted, Daphne Morgan, with the help of our phenomenal intern, Tara Acheria. And as always, I'm your host, Pavie. It has been a pleasure. Until next time, stay safe and be well.